Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. I'm Paula, my channel is PJ Danita Trends, and today we are hitting a major milestone in our low income savings challenge book. So I have been coloring my way to $5,000 because that is what I saved in one of my accounts last year. And in our last video, let's slide some of this stuff over, we made it to $4,625. Well, we are in the $400 savings challenge, and when we add another $400, we're going to exceed $5,000. So that means that will put me at $5,025. And for me, that also represents it's time to start a new $5,000 savings challenge. So we're going to color in every space on this page with the exception of one. I'm going to circle this 25. So this is going to represent me starting a new $5,000 savings challenge. So when I color in all of these, this will be the end of the first $5,000 savings challenge. So it'll be $5,000. And the new savings challenge, is going to go into my son's, see, I can't fix that, his 529 plan. Maybe I can. PLAN. All right, so that's gonna go into his 529 plan. So I'm gonna grab some crayons and start coloring, and we're gonna have a little chat today. And we are gonna talk about consumerism. So I've been seeing a lot on consumerism and wanted to have a little bit of conversation. I think my focus is gonna be on the orange family for today. Let's talk over consumption. That sounds pretty fancy, so much so that I wanted to make sure I looked up the definition before we had some conversation about it. So what exactly is consumerism? Consumerism is a social and economic order in which the aspiration of many individuals include the acquisition of goods and services beyond those necessary for survival or traditional displays of status. So I know we have a lot of items and events that serve that purpose. Examples include Black Friday sales, luxury brands, annual smartphone releases, fast fashion, and holiday shopping. So for Black Friday sales, people tend to run out and they make a lot of purchases. Some people do it for the sport. If you're a person who just loves to shop and it's just an annual event that you look forward to each year, that's one reason to do it. In addition to Black Friday, there's Cyber Monday. I know on Amazon, I'm certainly an Amazon shopper, but believe it or not, I don't even do the Cyber Monday deals. But if you do Cyber Monday, that's another form of consumerism. Also, if you do the Black Friday, well, it's not even Black Friday, it's the month of November. A lot of stores have moved to starting early since it's online now. And so it's not even just the day, it's the entire month of promotions that go on. So we're switching colors here to a different orange. Another form of consumerism are luxury brands. So I know a lot of times people will get on a bandwagon and they will stay on it, and it's just addictive. Like the Louis Vuitton bags, I've seen people, well, I shouldn't even pick on the Louis Vuittons, but just bags in general. People have their many different preferences of luxury brand bags, but the Louis Vuitton bag just kind of stands out to me. I know that's one that a lot of people aspire to acquire. They like the Louis Vuitton bags, they like the LV luggage, and it's good quality, which I can't knock anybody for that. It's good quality, and it lasts for a long time, so they feel like they're getting their money's worth. I don't know if Coach is still considered a luxury brand anymore, but Coach used to be a luxury brand item for a bag, and they've got the Coach purses, the Coach wallets, and they are known for their really good quality. Also, I would say the water drinking has really evolved over the last couple of years. Switch out again. The Stanley cups, I remember when those hydro flasks used to be really, really popular, and I don't know if they still are. I remember the Yeti cups. There was a craze with Yeti cups and Yeti coolers, because the Yetis, and again, you can't knock a really good product. I guess, yes, you're paying for the name, but some of them are truly high quality. Those coolers were known to keep your items cold for days. I remember back when my oldest son used to play baseball, a Yeti cooler was something that we would raffle off in the summertime, and people loved those Yeti coolers. Those tickets, that was one of the most successful fundraisers because they held true to their name. And so, of course, a lot of people who are coffee drinkers got value, and they appreciated the tumblers. They kept your, I had a, I think it was called Ozark. I think it was the knockoff brand, but that one was actually pretty good. I think that was a Walmart brand of the Yeti. But you could literally put ice in a cup and put the cup in your car on a hot summer day, and you would come back and it would still be cold hours later. So not only are you paying for the luxury name, but you're also paying for good quality. The Stanleys. So those are still extremely popular. So much so that the Stanleys now are popular cups, and they've got their own accessories. They've got the bowl for you to put your snacks to go along with your drink. They've got the cutesy caps to go on your straws. They've got the initials. You can personalize it with your initials. What else have I seen with those? They've got the bling, the jewelry that kind of hangs off of the Stanley Cup, and they've got them in all colors. So definitely another high cost for a water bottle, is essentially a water tumbler. Another popular form of consumerism are the annual smartphone releases. And we all know Apple is that heavy hitter. It's still the leader when it comes to the smartphone releases. I think the iPhone 16 may have been the most recent one to come out. But around September of each year, there's a new iPhone that comes out, and people, I don't know if people line up anymore. It used to be back in the day, people physically would line up to get the latest iPhone. I don't know if they still do that at Apple stores or not. But it's like a cult following with those Apple phone releases. People like them, and I think we've all come to the conclusion that they're not that much better from one phone to the next, as far as it's pretty good photo quality and good video quality, because that's what I use to film. But for the most part, the iPhone has been the iPhone for the last couple of years. I know they said they've added all these bells and whistles with the camera, and with artificial intelligence coming out, there's some bells and whistles around that. And I know they talked a lot about the microchip and the processing speed. But I think it's just one of those things where if you're a consumer of Apple products, whether you've got the iPhone, the iPad, the MacBook, or whatever else you may have, the Apple Watch, the AirPods, I mean, the list just goes on and on and on. Then, you know, if they're selling, you're buying. The Apple Pencil, I mean, it just does not end. We're going to skip this one because we're going to start our new $5,000 savings challenge with that one. So yeah, definitely Apple, they've got you locked in. I know I haven't purchased another phone that hasn't been an Apple phone in who knows how long. Everybody in my family has an iPhone. All right, so we are on this last row here. Fast fashion was also something else listed for consumerism. Now, with fast fashion, it's a business model that involves quickly designing, manufacturing, and marketing large quantities of clothing at low prices. It's a problem because it has many negative impacts on the environment and people, including encouraging people to buy and discard their clothing at an alarming rate. And this leads to overflowing landfills. Some estimates suggest that consumers throw away the lowest priced garments after only 7 wears. Another item that I found under consumerism was holiday shopping. So we all get sucked in, there are the holiday sales leading up to the holiday. And then even after the holiday, there are the after Halloween, after Christmas Day sales where people flock to all the stores. They go to Hobby Lobbies and the Bath and Body Works, and they just have the time of their lives taking advantage of the deals, getting all of the fragrances and all of the decor to make them happy. But we are here to save. And so one of my questions for you is, do you participate in some of the consumerism, the Black Friday sales, the luxury brands, the annual smartphone releases, fast fashion, holiday shopping, and would you be willing to cut back or forego to save more money? Let me know. Okay, so for this $25 here, if you are new to my channel, we're going to be doing some $5,000 savings challenges. I completed one last year, but if you want to start saving $5,000, you can save with me. I'm going to put my first $25 that I'm going to shade here in my son's $529. I keep wanting to say health savings account. That's why I keep pausing. But he's actually going to college this year. He's already 18 and he has a full ride scholarship. So I'm going to be adding some money to that account. He does have some money in the account already, but I'm planning to add an additional $5,000 to his $529 plan this year. So you will get to see me save. So I'm going to write down here that for our $529 in our quest to save $5,000 this year, we have $25. So in the next video, we'll keep going and we're going to slow down. So I've been coloring full pages, but now that I'm saving in real time, we'll do some fun games and we will save our way to $5,000 more dollars. So that is it. Thank you all so much for watching. If you like the video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on your notification bell so that you don't miss any of my videos. I will leave the link to this book in the description box below, and I will also pop the QR code on the screen. Bye for now, everyone.